Welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's April 24th, 2020. And what I've been doing right now is I am home. I am basically reading from the different oracle and divinations that I have, the messages that come up that particular day, because to me there's great love and influence and clarity and messages that come for the highest good through these particular divinations and decks versus our ego, our fear and scarcity side of us. I steer as clear away from that as possible and want to genuinely help with the healing of the planet. I am a Reiki Master Practitioner. I do send healing, restorative energy to the planet every single day with the fullest of heart. And yet I know that each and every one of us, if we were to sit for a moment and just send a healing, loving thought or prayer to the collective and the world at large, it's going to make every bit as much difference as whether or not you work in energies or healings and all those things. It doesn't matter. All of us have the potential and the power to change so many things. It's just a phenomenon that's been proven over and over again. And I just want to kind of put my part, however small it may be, in that way. And so that's what these are about. Now, the first oracle I always use is the I Ching coins, and I toss them ahead of time, so for time's sake. And today the hexagram that came up was the card I, and the number is 27, and 2 plus 7 is 9, so that's basically a completion. It's a number of completion, of endings, therefore the next being a new beginning. We just had our new moon, and that is always incredibly strong and helpful for our intentions of newness, restoration, new beginnings, just, incredible and beautiful intentions of whatever it is we want to put forth in our lives. And then the title is Nourishment. So the upper part of the hexagram is Ken, Mountain, Resting, Progress. Below is Chen, Thunder, Movement. And this particular card has come up quite a bit, and I know there's a reason. The message is beautiful, and I'll read it to you now. I indicates that with firm correctness, there will be good fortune. We must look at what we are seeking to nourish, and by the exercising of our thoughts, seek the proper alignment. Nourishment is about our desires and our beliefs, our food, our living situations, our day-to-day activities, our families. It's the nourishment, the things that fulfill us so much. And what I love about that is with the sun, happy birthday Taurus, and the moon in Taurus now, which is just the most earthly, grounded, sensual, nature-oriented signs and energies. It's about the nourishment. It does affect our practical things in life, the things that give us security and make us feel like we are stable in some way, So I love that kind of commonality that it has, And so that's the I Ching coin message. Now I'm going to read the overall energy for the day. It's with the tarot deck, the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I love it. It's so beautiful. It feels good when I'm shuffling it. It's, for some reason, I know it sounds silly because all of the cards are the same when it comes to tarots and the number and so far in the major arcana, the minor arcana. But what I'm trying to say is this particular one seems to have always brought me such incredible upliftment. The cards seem to come out of positive loving influences that surround us every day, more than other decks. I don't know why that is. I hope that's true for today as well. But even if it isn't, it's just a way to guide us and to bring some understanding, a little more depth to how we're feeling and maybe why. So the energy today for all of us, there's actually, this one's wanting to come up, I don't know. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. And this kind of did too, so I'm going to stick with the first one. And interestingly enough, believe it or not, they are both swords. This one I love and we need. This is the first and the one I needed to pick. This is the Ace of Swords. Beginnings. Ace is always representing beginnings. Newness, The swords of the, boy, we've been getting a lot of these too. The swords of the air element. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm just really kind of fascinated with how much this energy is prevailing. And I know that we have important planets, Saturn and Mars in Aquarius, I've mentioned yesterday. We have, Venus is going into Gemini, or is it in Gemini? I think it is in Gemini, I apologize. It's in Gemini, another air sign, so a sister air sign to Aquarius. These are the signs that provoke the thoughts, the intellect, the expression, the communication, the relating, and discussions, fairness, equality. I say the same things because we're repeating the same energies, and I know it's because it's so strong right now. It has to do with law, it has to do with legalities, it has to do with finance, it has to do with, things being discussed and brought to action, and this is about that. It's going to be clear and concise. Every day we get closer and closer to knowing the truth and understanding it better, as we've all been kind of questioning so many things. It's continuously showing us that truth is coming. We will understand, and we will be getting more communication about basically every question we might have. We just have to be very careful as to how much we take in, to let and try our hardest to let the fear aspect of it be gone, but just deal with what we understand to be right, discern it, be discerning about things that are real and unreal, whatever that means, just knowing that. And so the overall energy is knowing this is coming forth, and it's going to continue to be strong. The aces bring even newer solutions and answers to questions, So I love that, because I too am with you. I want to know what we can understand as we're going forward. And I, for one, am very cautious about what I'm listening to, because some days I'm like, oh, I think I need to hear that. Afterwards, I thought, no, didn't really need to hear that. In fact, I didn't actually learn anything. It just kind of made me feel a way that I didn't feel was for my highest good. So I'm just inviting you to consider that and help yourself in that realm, because I definitely feel like it's helpful to just kind of limit, but listen to the experts, I guess you should say. I know a lot of people think they are, but there are some that are legitimately invalid experts. So I know you'll do and make those right choices for yourself. I'm not trying to be on a soapbox here for you, just want to share some guidance. And then this is one of the most, I think, loving and caring oracles. So any messages that we get are super important, but what it pertains to today will be important for today, or whenever you listen or watch this. So today's message is for all of us is, how funny, we got this yesterday. I mean, like I said, when we get repeat ones, you saw me shuffling, I shuffled after as well after yesterday. So let me read it again if you're new and you haven't seen it. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. It's number 32, and 3 plus 2 in numerology becomes 5. 5 is about challenges, about changes, about transformation. It's about now, this moment, real time. Let me read to you the message. The wisdom of the hidden realms. A beautiful, insightful oracle that expand our minds and our conscience. And the message says, the spiral dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures you that you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Forgive my reading. Perception is everything. You're not retracing your steps or going backward, but rather around and up. She says that you can be comforted knowing that your path is one of success, adventure, and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. If you're asking about a relationship, keep on dancing and magic will soon happen. I'm reading a different card. Please forgive me. I have no excuse other than I'm just kind of going with what's happened. So forgive me. I read you number 5, but I loved what I was reading. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe there's no coincidence there. But let me read you today's. And you can take with you the others because I was digging that a lot. And they both had to do with dancing. The Sun Dancers, so 32. As your ally, the Sun Dancers celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your attention on will manifest an experience. So the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of magical energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life and abundance today. Yeah, that's what I said I had read yesterday. I apologize again, but I actually love having read both to you because I don't know, I just get such an upliftment and I want to share that with you. And as I said yesterday, dancing is such a loving and beautiful thing we can do for ourselves in our living rooms, with our families, on Zoom, whatever. They're starting these great dance parties. It really lifts your soul. It really does. And that's important. And the sun is out. Just walk outside your front yard if you can and just breathe in this beautiful, beautiful world we have. And just not thinking of anything but just that for that moment. This next oracle is one that I love so much. And this fell out. So I'm just going to turn it over and just say that this is the Super Attractor Manifestation Oracle that allows us to create the lives we want, mainly and specifically by attuning ourselves with the energy of good feeling. So when we have that good feeling, we exude that out into the world, and then that in turn, which is what the law of attraction is, comes back to us. So today's message for the Super Attractor Manifestation card is my greatest spiritual shifts. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever read this. This is amazing. I mean, I've been reading these for the last, well, since before Christmas or just after, but my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. Now, I know I'm getting older, and I know my memory does not always serve me, but I truly think that's the new message of today from the deck that I don't remember reading, but I absolutely, positively love. And look at that. Look at this beautiful sun, the power of the sun, the energy of the sun that illuminates every one of us, and letting us know the energy and the love and those things that we can send out or ask for never need to be forced. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful message, and I'm super happy to be here to give it to you. So I will be back tomorrow. I pray that you're doing well always, every single day, and will continue to do so. And believe in your power to make that change and to create that for yourself. And I guess until next time, you take care. Bye for now.